My name's Franek Smith and I'm trader for Sutton Limited. Yeah, there are two main markets in the UK for beans. The main one is for export for human consumption, and the second market is for aquaculture, which is beans going up to Scotland for inclusion in pellets for fish feed. The main way that beans are exported out of the UK is either by bulk vessel, which is a bulk ship, or by coming into a company like Dunn's, where we process the beans and then load them in containers. The main markets for these beans are Egypt and Sudan and the Middle East, where they become a staple food in their diet. Sometimes they eat them 2 to 3 times per day. We're seeing an increased demand in Egypt, especially because it's quite a cheap food for them, and Egypt is a particularly poor country. The population in Egypt is getting higher all the time, and so there's a greater demand. Egypt consumes approximately 500,000 tonnes of beans every year. Now this is up to 1,500 tonnes per day, which is a huge market. So there's two main markets for domestic consumption of beans. One is for feed and the other one is adding value for fish food. This is where the beans are delivered into a factory like our own, and the beans are skinned. It's an abrasive process using stones, and we are left with the bean kernel or decorticated bean. These beans are then sent up to Scotland and they're used as an ingredient in fish food pellets. The aquaculture market in the last 10 years has grown 10% year on year, so this is giving growers a greater avenue to sell their beans. There are new opportunities for growers in the UK to sell their beans for snack foods and for canned goods. This is an emerging market and has come about in the last couple of years. This is where customers are taking the beans, frying and roasting them and then applying a seasoning, and they're sold in supermarkets. So this is another avenue for growers to explore. As a buyer of beans, we're looking for a pale Highland variety. That's very vital for the farmer to select that. We're also looking for a consistent size bean, and we're looking for a smooth surface of the skin for spring beans, and specifically a large size for winter beans. And this is for splitting, so we have larger size split beans. Tundra fits the bill for all of these attributes.